Hola, me llamo Billy. Today I'm gonna watch this 5 annoying things Americans do that Mexicans hate. It's important to learn these things like at first, right away, because that way, you know what I mean? You don't annoy somebody that you're trying to get help from. I haven't seen this video yet. Spring Spanish, I watched this to learn. She's a good teacher. It's probably gonna be a funny video. She's pretty good at it. We'll check it out.
Hard shell tacos. All Mexicans are named Jose Garcia.
Juan.
All
Just
Mexicans wear
kidding.
sombreros.
I like the sombrero,
all Mexicans
man.
eat burritos for breakfast.
I
and
do.
Other things that
Breast
cause
burritos,
stomachaches.
eggs, cheese, bacon.
Today we're
Delicious,
talking
dude.
about the top
Tortillas.
5 things that Americans think
I hope I
about
don't do any of these.
Mexicans that are just wrong. Yep, we're talking about these 5 little things that Americans tend to assume, think, or do about Mexicans, and that makes us kind of mad. The question is, are you doing these things too? Let's find out.
Probably.
I'm Paulissima from Spring Spanish, and
Hi,
this is
Paulissima.
my first pet peeve.
Número uno.
Número uno. No, I don't know your maid.
What the heck?
To be fair,
People
this
ask
has
that?
only happened
Americans
to
are
me
rude, dude. I
while
bet Arnold
I
Schwarzenegger,
have
though, he
been
probably
in
asked
the
if he knew his
US.
maid was.
And it goes
We all
like
know who
this.
she is, right?
Paulissima, ¿de dónde eres? De México.
¿Dónde
De
eres?
Cancún,
De
para ser exacto.
México.
México, amo México. La trabajadora
What?
de mi
That's
casa es
crazy.
mexicana. Se llama Rosa.
And it made number
Rosa
1, too.
Hernández. ¿La conoces? Let's see.
I don't think I've ever
There are
asked anybody if they know my... Oh, obviously I don't have a
127
maid, but
million
if I did, I
Mexicans.
don't think that'd be my
Mexico
question.
has a huge territory, granted not as big as the US territory, but still, it's pretty huge.
My cousin's
So,
Mexican. I don't ask
no,
my buddy if they
I'm
know who
sorry,
she
but
is.
I don't know Rosa Hernandez. This has happened to me more times than I can remember, but honestly, I don't think it comes from a bad place. I really think that this kind of, questions come from a good place, from that very human need to connect with others, even
I
if
guess,
that connection
really.
is like super far-fetched.
Do you know my car
and
salesman, Bob?
highly unlikely to be real. Bueno. Resulta que Hernández es uno de los apellidos más comunes en México. 7 millones lo tienen. Así que es probable que sí conozca a una Rosa Hernández. Tal vez no tú, Rosa Hernández.
Do you just say yeah, just to shut him up? Yeah, I know her.
Número 2. Moctezuma is not revengeful.
Moctezuma?
Seguramente has escuchado hablar
We have restaurants
de la
named
venganza de
Moctezuma.
Moctezuma. Una enfermedad que al parecer acosa a
A
los
disease, dude?
turistas que
This
se
is literally
atreven a
the name
probar
of
la
a
comida
restaurant
mexicana.
down the street.
I'm not saying that it's not real, okay? I'm not denying your experience and the trauma that you went through that night when you went out all night.
This is
for
legit.
tacos. I'm not saying that that's not real. I'm just saying that sometimes it kind of bothers me a little bit when Americans assume like automatically that, that stomachache, it's because our food is unsanitary.
Yeah, that's not real.
That
Like, I've been to other countries and their food's made me sick just because I'm not used to whatever they have in their ingredients. Like, I ate a piece of bread. I think it was actually like what I didn't know was a donor back in the day in the Middle East. And I ate it, and it gave me dysentery for like 3 days, man. I just crapped my pants everywhere. It was wild, but it wasn't like there was no poisoning in the food. It was just something I wasn't used to. My other buddies, they didn't get sick at all from it. It's wild.
Most people's holidays involve early drinking of cervezas, tequila, or margaritas. I'm just saying that probably there are other causes for your upset stomach. Perhaps it's not that our food is unsanitary. Perhaps you didn't wash your hands.
Yeah,
just to be
that
safe,
too.
Gente, do follow this advice. This is the advice that I grew up with. Y tengo que decir que para mí todo lo que voy a decir suena a sentido común. But then I realized
Common
that
sense
not
is so
everybody
common
grew up
these
like
days,
me,
though.
Like in Cancun, in a time
Cancun?
when there were
That's where I wanna
actual
go.
cholera outbreaks.
That's my plan, dude. I'm getting out of here.
Consejo número 1.
I'm gonna go to Cancun or
No
something.
coman frutas o verduras frescas en la calle. Y esto
En la
puede
calle.
ser muy difícil porque todo el mundo sabe que la fruta
Dude,
y la
fresh
verdura
fruit
de
sounds
México es
delicious
la
right
mejor del
now.
mundo. So
Like, I go to the grocery
buy
store, our
it
fruit's
and
coming
eat it
from
yourself and
overseas
eat it at
somewhere.
home. Consejo número 2.
I got cherries the other day that came from
Pide tus
Thailand
bebidas
or something
sin
crazy.
Hielo. No confíes en el hielo.
I don't get
Unless
ice
you're in a
anywhere.
proper establishment, hold it on the ice. Consejo número 3. Lávate bien las manos. It should take a pandemic to
It should not
remind
take a
us all
pandemic.
that Soap is our best ally against all kinds of pathogens, right?
It's so crazy how many people don't wash their hands. I have a buddy that doesn't do any of that stuff. Estadounidense. That word's so hard, dude.
Estadounidense.
Estadounidense.
You know that even I have gotten in trouble here on YouTube for using the word American to describe Americans.
I'm in class now. They do not like that.
That we're talking about is
they correct it every time.
Americano, but estadounidense or estadounidense.
Because the entire North and South America is considered American.
Because for me and millions and millions and millions of other Latin American people,
they don't feel included. It's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. It's crazy to us.
América es la palabra que utilizamos para
I think even in German we're Americans.
Todo el continente. This is Estados Unidos.
Estados
so if
Unidos.
you are
Soy
speaking
de Estados
Spanish,
Unidos.
please don't say
Yo
soy
vivo
americano
in
or
Washington.
soy americana. Instead, say soy estadounidense
For now.
or soy estadounidense with an U. Yeah. And you know, just one little thing before I continue.
Retirement hits, I'm out.
Notice that when prompted, if you ask an American about their place of origin, they tend to reply with the city of, the city where they're from.
That's
if
real.
You ask anyone in
we
the
assume
whole
everyone
world
knows all
where
50
they're
states.
from, and you get Australia, Kenya.
It's because like when we go to other states, people ask where we're from, we have to tell them what state we're from. We can't be like, well, we're from the United States. Like they already know that.
Like,
that's what just gets stuck in our heads. Like,
or like de San Antonio. Like, am I supposed to know all of these places? Please don't get mad at me for pointing these things out.
That would be annoying if everyone else in the world's like
the opposite of getting mad and like this video and share it everywhere. Número 4. People are not props.
Rude.
Please,
what?
When in Mexico,
Americans.
don't take pictures using people as props to then share.
I had to get your passport in America to leave America. You should like takes a little bit.
I can't
some
even.
classes on like how to treat people.
No matter how colorful their outfit is, no matter how cute the little chubby little kid is, it doesn't matter. People are not props.
We're not props.
Will that person take a picture with you and then go and share it in their social media saying stuff like, look at this cute American I met
Never.
Today. They wouldn't do that, right? Then why would you? I get it. You're in another country. You're enjoying how beautiful and amazing Mexico is, and you want to make friends with the locals. All of that is fantastic. And you can take pictures with people, but do ask them. Disculpe, ¿me puedo tomar una foto con usted?
Disculpe, ¿me puedo tomar una foto con
¿le
usted?
puedo tomar una foto? But be mindful of your intentions. Why do you want this photo? Just as a memento of your amazing time in Mexico? Is it for your eyes only? Then go ahead, do it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you want to share it, just to tell the world how
my 10
exotic
friends on
you
Facebook?
find Mexicans, or how unique that little child is, or to show the world how generous you are by interacting with the less privileged? Yeah, that's uncool.
Rude.
Don't do it.
I don't like that stuff.
Don't do it. Número 5. Yes,
There's a word
I
for
look
it.
Mexican. Pero pareces asiática. ¿Eres mexicana de verdad?
Really?
I have heard this
I thought you
phrase
looked Mexican.
so many times in my life. And to be honest, I don't blame you. I blame the media. Because really, if you are to believe Americans' media,
never.
all Mexicans
Our media
either
is
work in
trash, dude.
construction
It is
or
the
are in a
worst
gang
thing on the
or
planet.
work as house servants. On the other hand,
Lies.
if
It's just
you
straight
were
up
to
garbage.
believe Mexican media, then all Mexicans are
Nobody's watching that stuff.
blonde
I mean, there
and
are
have
people
blue
obviously
eyes
watching
and
it, but the
are
majority of
very
people, they're
rich.
like, eh.
So, no.
No one of my
it's
friends
not
watch
like
the
that,
news.
Alright? Mexicans come in all
Nobody I
colors,
work with is watching the
and
news,
we
'cause
are
it's-
as
they're full of
diverse
shit.
as it gets. And I know that the vast majority of people knows this. So please don't ask people why they don't fit into the idea that you have in your head about how a Mexican is supposed to look like. Speaking about Mexican cliches, I have some for you that are actually kind of true, like being late. And some others that you might or might not have heard about. And yeah, you can watch them on my next video. Click on the image that is appearing on your screen right now, and I will see you there. And I will try not to be late. Yeah. This was Paurísima y fue un placer estar con ustedes. Hasta la próxima.
That was a good video. Learned a lot. Americans, do some research before you go somewhere, man. Don't be rude. Asking somebody if they know you're made. Ridiculous. Unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I mean? Everybody should know that dude's made. She was all over the news, right?